Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Singer and I'm here to help you sound better. Well, I'm right back as I promised to start on the tips and tricks to help you sing better and therefore sound better automatically. Yes. So the very first thing that we are going to address concerning singing is opening your mouth. Yeah. Now, if you've been around in singing circles, I'm sure you've had that so many times where they just tell you, open your mouth, and it will make a difference. And that's true. When you open your mouth, you're singing, you hear your sound shift, okay? And I've been in choirs, like really from when I was a child. And I remember every time they told us to open our mouths, they were looking for a uniform choral sound, okay? Now that means that when it came to those choir masters or choir teachers, they wanted everyone to open their mouth, and when they looked across from left to right at the whole choir, they expected everyone to open their mouth so that they could hear a clear sound. Now, the challenge with that is that for most of us, we took opening your mouth casually, okay? Now, I'm here to demystify that, okay? Because when we say open your mouth, you could take it for granted that you're going to open it like a weaver bird, like, ah, okay? You just go, ah, yeah? And for some, there's strain right there. Because recently with one of my students, when I told them to open their mouth in a yawning motion, they ended up straining because they were trying to open their mouth as big and wide as they possibly could. And man, they were straining, they were feeling pain right here, okay? So I'm going to break down what we mean when we say open your mouth. Yeah. Now, one of the reasons, the biggest reason why we ask people to open their mouths while they're singing is simply because of resonance, okay? Now, a very simple example to help with explaining resonance to you is that, let's look at a speaker, for example. Bluetooth speakers are very common these days, okay? Bluetooth speakers, amplifiers, and all those kind of gadgets or equip, I should say. If you took, for example, your phone and placed it inside a big cup or a dish or anything, you'll realize that the sound will be amplified because of the room in that cup or in that dish. Now, that is the mechanism that speakers use to amplify sound. They'll get a small sound, and because there's something within that speaker, there's room within that speaker, it amplifies the sound. So it's the same thing with singing. If you do not open your mouth, you do not amplify the sound. So you open your mouth to create room within your mouth so that your sound can bounce within there and come out clearly, so we can hear you clearly, okay? So here goes. When we say open your mouth, we do not mean go wide, okay? That's not what we want. Same thing as that's not what we want, okay? We want clean and simple. You just drop your jaw like okay? If you can demonstrate with me, just place your hand here. Don't let the top of your mouth move. We only want, when we say drop your jaw, we mean only the bottom moves, okay? So we expect okay? Okay? So as opposed to singing like we want okay? And when you drop your jaw, make sure that your tongue touches the bottom teeth. We don't want your tongue in the way. We don't want because that's the same thing. You're still blocking the sound inside here. Yeah, you're not creating the room. The tongue is blocking the room you would have created. So put your hand here. Make sure only the bottom moves. Okay? Yes, so that's the first thing about opening your mouth. The second thing, why we use the yawning motion is that because when you are yawning naturally, when your mouth stretches as you yawn naturally, the top of the inside of your mouth lifts right at the end of your mouth. The very soft part inside there lifts naturally when you yawn. That's the part we call the soft palate, okay? The hard palate is this one, the immediate roof of your mouth right in the front. The one at the back is the soft palate. Now, when you yawn, the soft palate lifts, and that creates even more room in your mouth for more resonance and more amplification. So if we say open your mouth first, drop your jaw, ah, then employ the yawning motion so that that soft part inside also lifts, ah, ah. It actually creates a very liberating motion in your mouth that helps you sing better, okay? So that's my very first tip to help you sing better. Feel free to comment and tell me if you've tried it out, tell me how it's going. And then I'm going to give you my very own exercise to help you remember me, okay? So we are going to use my name. Yeah, it's cheesy, but this being the first, I want your takeaway to bring you right back. So we're going to use the name Singer. However, we're going to sing it as singer. Do you see how my jaw drops naturally? So we'll do singer. Now that ng sound is a good sound to warm up on. So we'll use my name, singer. Okay, so follow along with me for this exercise so that you learn to just drop naturally, to drop your jaw naturally and create room in your mouth. Are you ready? So for our very first exercise, here goes. Singer, 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 singer. Yes, and that's it. That's it for our very first exercise. Please keep trying it out until dropping your jaw becomes second nature to you. Also feel free to ask questions in the comments. And that's it for today. And I am Singer, helping you sound better. Ciao.